In this video, I'm going to show you like how you can create attractive Fiverr gig image, something like this. I will show you all the things that are used in this video, and also I will give you all the source in my video description, and I will try to show you from scratch, so don't worry about that. Like if you are a complete beginner, I think if you watch this complete video, you can do it yourself, or in future, if you watch this complete video, in future you can create something like or something unique by yourself. Before I start this video, let me introduce our sponsor. If you need any kind of web solution, or if you want to create any kind of website, I highly recommend you just go to Get WP Expert, their Facebook page, and just send them a message and tell them about your problem. Alright, so now let's start it. Okay, so now I'm just going to fiverr.com and I just open a Fiverr gig, and before create a Fiverr gig image, we have to know their size, how much their size. So let's go to Google and search it, Fiverr gig image size. Just search this one. Okay, so as you can see here, showing this gig image size, but I don't recommend you just copy it from there, because most of the cases I think, or I face that like they give us something wrong. So my technique is I will take this screenshot from here, and also as you can see, I think these guys also copy or select this using this hidden way. That's why our image looking something like. So I don't recommend you do that. Okay, so let me take a screenshot. For taking a screenshot, just search here, click on the search icon and click on this snipping tool and just click on here. Then you will get something like, and now click on new button and take a screenshot. So as you can see, I take a screenshot here, and let's save it out. Just click on save button and just select a folder. Let me type it size and just okay. Now let's go to Photoshop and create. You don't have to create any kind of new layer from here. Just go to your folder that you recently saved your images. So I was saved in here, I think this folder. Okay, this picture one, I think. So let's find our size. So this one that we recently screenshot, just copy it and paste here in Photoshop. All right, so as you can see, I successfully copy here it, and as you can see, we get something like. So now what to do here, just click on here, the plus here, this option, then you will get the blank layer here. So now you have to click on this here, this box, and you have to choose any color. So in this case, I'm choosing black color. And now what you have to do, just use a shortcut. It's about like alter backspace. So when you put alter backspace, then as you can see, this layer color is almost changed, and it's goes to like a black. And if you press Control backspace, then you will get the secondary color that we see in this here. As you can see, the second box. So I want this black color, that's why I put it the black. And now we don't need this screenshot that we recently copied from Fiverr. So let's delete it from this. Click on this delete button, then it goes to delete it. So as you can see, we get the shape, or we get the page, the blank page. Now we can design everything from here. Okay. So now if you see this image carefully, then as you can see, we added lots of images in there, lots of images, not one. But how I create this? How I create means that first of all, I just take the shape. As you can see, the shape rectangular. Let's create all the shapes, and then I just replace this one by one. Then I just import an images. That's it. So if you not understand what I do here, so first of all, let me go to Google and again search website PSD template and just open this website. Basically, I just take the idea from Theme Forest website. So as you can see, if I see here, the bestseller, as you can see, I just take this idea from this PSD template. What I did here, let me open this one, then you will easily get the idea of what I did here. So when I open it, then as you can see, we get the screenshot here, and you have to click on this screenshot. Then this screenshot will be automatically load, and you have to just download these images. Okay, so when you download these images, then you will get this type of file here. As you can see, this type of file, something like this type of file. So now you have to import these images with your new layer. Let's go to the new layer and just drag and drop, just drag in here, as you can see, and just click on this check mark. Then as you can see, this image is almost saved. And one thing, as you can see, I open in the tool layer. So how I just import the images in there. So if you don't understand, let me show you this again. So first of all, I choose the images. As you can see, I select the images and I just drag and drop your Photoshop. And when, as you can see, if I pasted these images, then it will be paste in this section or this layer or this tab. So I don't want to paste it in this tab. So let's hover on this another tab, and when I hover it, then as you can see, automatically open this another tab, and as you can see, we get the paste option. So if I paste it down here, and then as you can see, if you see the layer, automatically come these images in here. So I don't want to do it again. So I hope you get a clear idea about that. So let me create some shape here. So to create the shape, we are using here this rectangular tool. It's rounded rectangular tool, this one. So now if I try to create something, then as you can see, it's almost straightforward. So I don't want to create any kind of straightforward. So let's just resize these images. To resize these images, just click on your layer and press Ctrl T. Then you will get something like, now as you can see, when I come in this here, then as you can see, we get an error, and press Shift, then reload it. I mean, just as you can see, I just swipe or what's called and as you can see, I just want to make it straightforward, then I will just reverse it. So as you can see, it's looking, I think it's looking pretty much now, and just click on OK. As you can see, it's now looking okay. Now let's go to again the rectangular tools, and now create shape. I just create a shape here, as you can see. All right, so it's perfect now. So if you change the color, then you can easily change the color from here. So let's make it a white. All right, so let's make it white. Is it possible to change it or not? All right, so it's automatically changed. Okay. We have to put in a rounded, what's called border radius in web in CSS. It's called a border radius. So let's take some border radius. So to add the border radius, you have to go here the window, and you have to click on this properties button. Then you will get this type of option here. To create border radius, we have to increase their size. So increase the size, I'm making it 25 pixel, and as you can see, it's now almost 25 pixel. And click on V, or just click on the select tool to select your, the layer. But as you can see, it's not looking perfect, so I have to resize it again. To make it resize, you have to press Ctrl T, then you will get this option, something like, so now we can easily resize this page, or resize this tool, or resize this what's called a rectangular tool. Now we can resize it. So let me make it a more resize. Let me resize it again, and let me the bottom. All right, so let me go to the top. All right, so now as you can see, it's looking perfect, but not like the same. So it's almost okay, I think. Let's reverse it again, and I just again select here this another layer, and let's click on Ctrl T and just resize it again. As you can see, I just resize it again, as you can see. All right, so it's looking perfect that we see in the previous. So now let's go to another tool about the rounded rectangular, and also we have to resize it again. And again, I just press Ctrl T, and again I just reverse it that we need it. So let me place it in this place, and I think it's looking pretty much now. I think it's looking perfect now. As you can see, we get the first shape. As you can see, now it's looking something like. So now, if you see carefully, at the under page, all the same thing. So if we want to create one by one, then you need lots of time. So I'm not recommend you do that one by one. So we have the shortcut. So now just select your layer that you want to copy and press Ctrl Z. Then you will get another layer with the same layer. And now if you drag and drop, then you will get another layer. As you can see, it's opening up. And if you see this carefully, then as you can see, we can move anywhere that we want. And also, if you want to change their color, I mean the background color, then you can do it yourself. Let me show you how you can do this. So let me change the color, and this is the yellow color. I think it's yellow color. And we have to press Ultra backspace, then we get the another color. As you can see, this is a shortcut about that. So if you check their size, then as you can see, this size and this size, let me show you that. Like in this section, this size and this size, it's not looking same, so we have to resize that all. Not all, like only one. All right, so just click on the new layer. I just click on here, and I also check it out, like it's auto selected, must be it's auto select. So when I click on this yellow color, as you can see, the layer automatically save it out. And if I press Control T, and I get this another option here, and let me resize it, and let me overlap this. And now as you can see, it's looking pretty much, I think. So as you can see, it's looking pretty much. All right, so now I think, all right, so this looking pretty much. And also, if you see carefully here, then you will understand, like this layer overlap this layer, or this layer is upper with this layer. But if you see our like the original photo, that's not like that. So we have to rearrange this layer. To do that, so this is on first layer, and we have to move in the first. I mean, let me move in the first, or let me drag and drop. Sorry, let me just move this another one. And as you can see, it's now looking I think it's perfect now. To resize or duplicate this another layer, this yellow layer, again Control J, and we get another layer, and just put it down. It's another one, as you can see. All right, so it's now looking pretty much, I think it's looking pretty much. I think it's okay now. And now we have to copy this again. Here, this one, Control J. I get the another layer, and also just change the color. It's about like this color. I change it out, like press Control backspace, and its color automatically change. Now we have to move on the another one. Okay, so this one about like this, and let's again duplicate it, Control Z, and I just put it down here, and let's change their background color. It's about red, I think, red. Control backspace, sorry, Ultra backspace. Again, duplicate this layer, and just resize it, resize it. I think, all right, so one thing, let me turn off this layer, I mean turn off their key eye, then you'll see. So I think this is the perfect shape now, and now turn in it, then you'll see the another one. Again, click on this red one and change their background color, and duplicate this one again, and just place it or put it another here, the another what's called images. I'm just making it overlap, all right, so now it's looking perfect. Now change the color. All right, so it's looking perfect now, I think. All right, so it's looking perfect, and we get all the shapes that is needed in here. And if you see carefully, then sometimes this shape is not looking perfect. So if you want to resize, just click on this section, click on this layer where you want to change the color. Just click on that layer and press Control T, then you will get something like. And now we have to resize it. All right, so now it's looking, I think, good. And let's go to another one, this red one. Also resize it. All right, so it's okay, but if you see carefully in this section, here they are included another images, but I think it's not necessary. All right, so we can do it. Just click on here and just duplicate it again, and I guess it's looking something like, I think here are the 3 images, oh sorry, here are the 4 images, and here are the 3 images. All right, so let's change the color. It's about, all right, it's looking very much. So if I turn off their eye, then as you can see, it's looking now. As you can see, it's looking now. You have successfully duplicate that. And one thing, if you see carefully, I think if we resize it, then we'll get another design, I guess. Now we don't need this images, this section that we copied from theme forest. Just delete it, and we get our shape, as you can see. I think okay. Let's resize it. Okay, it's looking same, I think. But if you see the gap or distance, it's not looking same. All right. I think we have to put down here the gap. We have to look at the gap. All right. As you can see, it's okay now. So we have to import the images with this shape. To do that, if you not understand what I'm just going to do, if you see our previous image, that you can see the first image that we use here, we just import this image in there. But manually, if you want to try to upload these images, then you cannot do it yourself. I mean, it's so much hard that you think. To make it easy, just first of all click on the layer and click mouse right button and go to here the convert smart object. Then here you will get a simple box. So if you click on here, then you will get another tab in there. If you click on this normal layer, then you will get color picker, not the convert, that is a smart convert object. Will not get this one. You will not get this one. As you can see, we get something like, so now we have to import our images that you want to show in there. So now in your mind, how you get their images, a screenshot and go to the another tab, then you will see all the images that are used. So what you have to do, just download the images that you want to use with your gig images. So let's save it. Just click mouse right button and save it. Okay. As you can see, we get the step option. Just click on save. Then this image will start downloading. So I don't want to download it again. So let's go to another part. Let's find out another PSD template. Beautiful PSD template. So here the another one. Just open it. And also if you want to open this one, it's also looking pretty much, I think. And let's open a Upking. And as you can see, everything is open up here. Just click on this screenshot button. Then you will see all the screenshot they are just using here. So you have to download this one by one. So now you're thinking they will give us copyright strike or copyright something, but I think or I believe they will not give you any kind of copyright issue. They will not give you any kind of copyright because of we're not taking any kind of their specific images. We just copy this certain amount, not like the things, only certain amount. So I guess or I believe they will not give us copyright. So you have to download this one by one. As you can see, just click on this arrow button, then you will get more images that they are using or they are uploading there. So you have to find out the suitable images for your gig images. So if you not understand what I'm saying here, for example, you were creating a gig images, it's about like e-commerce website. But you have to find out or you have to download e-commerce related design. So just see the top, as you can see, search within this category, search here e-commerce and just search it. Then you will get all the PSD template about e-commerce. So what you have to do is just copy their images. Okay, that's it. You don't have to do anything else here there. All right, so I've already downloaded some images, so I will give you all the things in my description, so don't worry about that. Now let's upload the first images. Remember that like first impression is the best impression. So try to upload a beautiful and attractive images in there. So let me find out beautiful and attractive images. So in this case, I think this one attractive. I think this one attractive. So this is about like main fashion tool. Let's go to here, the main fashion tool. I think this one, main fashion. And just drag and drop here and paste it with your new shape. As you can see now, it's looking too much short. So we have to resize it. So it's very simple to resize. First of all, make it like this, as you can see. Change the angle, and as you can see now, if you see carefully, it's looking pretty much now. And now resize it. Just hold on shift button and just resize. And again, you can resize from here. All right. So now resize it out, and as you can see, we get the section here. As you can see. now you have to choose which section or which one you want to show. In my case, I want to show like this first one. I think this one looking pretty much, I think. All right, so as you can see, this is the perfect solution. Let's click on this tick mark button. And now if I save it down and if I go back, as you can see, we're successfully import these images, but if you see at the top, we get something, and if you see this bottom, we get some extra options. So we don't want to see, or we don't want to add their extra option there. To make it perfect, you have to choose the first layer, like this image layer, and click mouse right button and go to create clipping marks. So when you make it like create clipping marks, then as you can see, we get the perfect images in there. Now if you save these images and go back to your main template, as you can see, we get the perfect images that we want. Now we have to go this another rectangular tools. Let me create one by one. Let me first of all make all this smart object, convert a smart object. All right, so now I successfully make all the layers is like convert. I just convert it all into like convert a smart object. And as you can see, we get the box. So now I have to import the images in every single layer. So let me upload the images. Then again, I just continue this video. One thing, let me tell you that like for example, you're making an images with like clipping marks, and as you can see, I make already clipping marks. I do these images, and now I want to edit this. So again, if you type Ctrl T, you can resize or you can customize this one without any kind of getting error. As you can see, without any kind of error, we can do this. Finally, I put all the images in there, and also I create clipping marks. As you can see, all the images are perfect now. But if you see carefully, like everything's like not looking good, something is miserable, let's say. As you can see, if you see the first one with this another images not looking so good, so change this mess, we have to add some box shadow here. First of all, choose this first one and double click on this tab, just this layer. And when I double click on the layer, then we get the layer setting, and here at the bottom, as you can see, we get the box shadow option. Just click on the box shadow, and as you can see, we get something like this image now in this upper, as you can see. And if you see the opacity, if I increase it, then I get something better or something different, as you can see. So it's looking pretty much, I think. And also, if you see here, and then inner shadow, as you can see, so if you want to change the opacity, then you will see the preview. As you can see, I don't recommend you like add any kind of inner shadow. This box shadow is looking pretty much, I think. So now we have to implement all the box shadow with all the layers. To do that, just click mouse right button and just copy layer style, and just go to another one that you want to paste. Just go to paste layer style, and again go to another one, paste layer style, paste layer style, and just paste layer style, and also paste layer style. All right, so as you can see, now it's looking perfect, I think. And also, if you want to add any kind of like inner shadow, then you can do. Let me click on again, double click on here, this layer. We get this layer style option. Let's click on inner shadow and just make it something that we want, something like 25. All right, so let's make it safe. I think it's not needed. So in future, if you want to do or if you want to add, then you can do. And as you can see, now it's black. That's why we cannot understand we're using the box shadow. But if you change their background color, then you will see we're at here and like this box shadow, and that this is visible in there. And also now, as you can see, we get lots of layer, so it's looking mess. So let's clear it in a group here. So let's select all the layers. To select your layers, just hold on your control button and select. Just click mouse to the left button. Then as you can see, we are successfully select all the layers. Now press Ctrl Z to create a group. As you can see, we create a group. Now if I hover or if I move anything else, then as you can see, all the things is located in this group. Everything is moved. I want to put it in this right side, and as you can see, and also if you see this gap here, one a gap, and here the another gap, so it's not looking good. So now select the group and Control T, we get something, and now resize it. Just simple resize, because I don't want to show this simple or this space in my image, in my gig images. So all right, so now it's looking pretty much, I think. All right, it's looking pretty much. And also all right, so now it's looking pretty much. Now we have to focus on our text that you want to show in a gig. If you see Fiverr gig, then you see most of the people, all the people are using this same system or using the text. Now let's copy the first one. Let's copy the text that you want to put it down. Just click on this text button, and where you want to put your text, just click on here. So for example, I want to show the text in there in this top, and I just type my text that you want to show. As you can see, everything is showing. All right, so this is my text, and now click on this right tick button, then you will get something. This one, as you can see. Now go to this select here, this click on this V button or select tool, click on select tool. Now as you can see, I can easily move this text, and now already select the text and press Ctrl T, then you will get this option, resize option. Now we can resize. So I think now it's looking good. So this is the resize, this is the text option. All right, so this is the text. Now we have to put another text. It's about like create a website. So to duplicate this layer, it's very simple. Just click on this text and Control Z, then you will get the duplicate layer. And now again go to the T, click on the T button and select, just double click, okay, just double click on this text, then you'll see all the text is already selected, and you can type here what you want to do or what you want to show in this your gig image. So I want to show this one, and click on tick mark, and as you can see, we already select this this layer. Click on V, then as you can see, we get something like select option, Control T, and we have to resize this text. All right, so we get this option. All right, okay, so it's looking pretty much, I think. All right, so it's looking good, but I think we need some gap. We need some space. Okay, so if you want to use this color, or if you use this background color, then I recommend you like take a box shadow, then it's looking more realistic, as you know. So it's looking it's not looking good. And now let's change this background color image so it will black, because I like black. Let's change the background color. It's like black. As you can see, it's looking good. And also let me tell you that like I'm using here the Ubuntu Bolt, this font. So just search Google Ubuntu Bolt font, then you will get this Ubuntu font. Just download it, okay? So now let's focus on this another one, like 100% this one, this another shape that I use here. To create something like, first of all, you have to put your text that you want to show. Let me copy the text here from here. Just copy all the text, and let's go to this another tab and just paste here. You can type. So as you can see, I already successfully pasted the text, and now let's make it, just resize it. As you can see, I want to show it here, and now I need this this tick mark, this icon. So I will give you in my video description. Don't worry about that. Just drag and drop here. Oh, sorry. Now drag and drop these images with, sometimes if when you press Ctrl T, then you will get something like he just select this main layer. So then you have to select it manually. For example, this icon is as usual. I select the layer and now press Ctrl T. Now I can easily resize it as well. And as you can see, all right, so let's the same line as you can see. Now go to taking a rectangular tool and now select all. As you can see, I select all and we get another color, but we have to change it to like red because I think red is perfect. All right, so now press Alt backspace and we get the red color. But if you see carefully, then our text is now hide. So if you see the layer, as you can see, the layer is red is like this is the bottom. If you see this 100% is bottom, so you have to just drag here this layer with this your text but at the bottom, as you can see. Now we get the perfect solution. We get the perfect thing. So now we have to make a group here, this icon and the text and the rectangular tools. As you can see, let's click so let's press Ctrl G, then we create another group with this this thing. Okay, all right, so it's looking perfect. So now if I duplicate this layer, we get another same type of thing. As you can see, we get the same type of thing. My machine is too much slow, that's why we get something like, you know. All right, so one thing, let me show you, like for example in here in this second layer you will put something, it's so much bigger, you know, so much bigger. So what you do or how you resize the rectangular tool, something like, let me show you that. I just try here something, it's too much big that I want. So now just select or just go to click on press on V and select the text, and when as you can select the text, and it's automatically select all that like the group, but I don't want to select all the group. Just press select this layer like where you want to resize it, and just press Ctrl T, then you will get something like, and now resize it and just resize it as well. All right, so now it's looking perfect. And also, if you want to resize the rectangular tool, just click on rectangular and press Ctrl G. Now, if you want, you can resize your tool. I hope you get the idea. Now, let me duplicate this group. Ctrl Z. We can duplicate this group, and now let's put it down here about something like, as you can see, this one, Fiverr, and your name. Just select, just copy all the text, and again paste here, and just the text and Ctrl T, resize it. As you can see, it's actually resize it. And now I have to put it down here, our Fiverr logo. Let's copy it, just drag and drop here and resize it. All right, so as you can see, for change the color, press Ctrl here, the T option, and now first of all we have to go their group. As you can see, this is group 2 5, copy 5. Go to T and select all the text that you want to change their color. Here the option color, and change the color that you want to show. All right, so now as you can see, it's now white. And if you want to change their shape, background color, select their group. As you can see, we get the group. And now if you want to change their color, just click on or select their layer, like the rectangular layer, and press Ultra backspace or Control backspace. Because as you can see, I want to put it here, this background color. That's why I put it here, like I just press Control backspace, then I get this background color here, this one. So if you want to change the color, something like to black, Let's select the black, and now press ultra backspace, we get the black color. And if we change the opacity, I will reselect the layer, as you can see, and here the option opacity, just resize it, and as you can see, we can easily resize that all. I hope guys now you get the clear idea like how you can do it yourself. And so in this part, like if you not understand what I did here, so the good news is like I will give you this source code in my video description. If you complete beginner, then if you follow this one, then you can easily do, I think, because as you can see, I will give the whole the PhD link in my video description. Just download it and open in your like Photoshop, and then you will get all the things. And let me show you how we can change their images and how we can change the text. Just click on this text icon here, this text, and now you can put here your text, a text where you want to put it down here. And also if you go to here another one, then it's the same thing. And if you want to change the icon, then what you have to do, just click on this shave. Then as you can see, we automatically select the group, and now here as you can see, this as usual, this is the icon file. To make sure that it's the icon, or to make sure that you want to delete this one. So if you click on this I button, then you will see the preview. What is this? Or if I select the group, then as you can see, this is the thing. And now for example, I want to delete this icon. Let's delete it. And now I want to replace another icon. It's about like dollar icon. Just drag and drop here, and now let me put it down here. And also we have to resize it. And when you resize these images, must be hold on shift button, otherwise you will not get the exact images that you want, or exactly that you want. You cannot do it, or you will not get something like. So when you resize this icon, must be hold on shift button, because if you not hold on the shift button, then as you can see, we get something like this bad images. So we don't want to use these type of images. And to change the images, just click on here. Then as you can see, we automatically select the group and just click on the arrow button. And now select the images like how you want to change. As you can see, these images about the main images, and these images about these images. We can easily identify which image for which. Now double click on here this simple box, and you will get the another it's automatically open another tab, and you will get the images. So now if you want to change the images, then you can do it yourself. Let me show you how you can do this. For example, I want to change the images into like this one. I just drag and drop here, and now first of all, you have to delete this one that I already import here. Just click on delete button and delete it. And now Control T and just resize it. And you have to select, like you have to make sure that which section you want to show. I want to show this section, and just click on this right tick button and click mouse right button and create clipping marks. Then you will get something like. And if you want to resize it, just press Control T and just also make it perfect. And if you press Ultra button and scroll your wheel, then you will see a difference, something like. And just resize it also. I want to show this section only. Just tick mark on there. Control S. Let's go back. Then you will see this image is almost changed. Now you can do it yourself, I guess. Now let me show you how you can save it. So it's very simple to save. Just click on the file option and go to export. You can save it as a PNG, or if you want to save as a JPG or any other file, then just select another one, like the second one. Then you will get this type of option like export as. And now you have to choose this JPG file, and then you will see the exact size about your JPG, and click on export button. And then you will see here the string in the folder where you want to save, and you can type the name. For example, it's about like 111, and just click on enter. As you can see, it's now loading, as you can see, and it's successfully, I guess it's successfully sent save. Let's go to a folder. It's about a video, and let's find out here the 111. As you can see, we get the images. All right, so I hope guys you get the clear idea, and now you can do it yourself. So if you get any kind of error or any kind of issue, then please let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, please click on this like button, and if you want to get this type of video more, also comment below. If most of the people tell me or comment like create this type of tips and trick video, then I will try to make this type of. Thanks for watching. Thank you.